this is an oil painting of a fin whale I'm working on, and I wanted to first of all mention I had switched from Winsor & Newton paint to, I wanted to do some paintings quickly. I had gotten Dick Blick Studio Oil Colors, thinking I was buying American, didn't read the label. I'm waiting to hear back on their artist level colors, but their studio level colors, which would be comparable probably to Winsor & Newton Winton paints, are made in England. So they may even be Winton paints and just relabeled. I'm waiting to find out where their artist oil colors are made. I need to find American oil colors. I can make my own paint because there are Gamblin dry pigments. I think he makes about maybe 12 to 15 different colors, so I could make my own paint. But the real reason I'm making this video, this is a fin whale, which is one in a series of my whales in oil, and I want you to look at the canvas. See the hair? This is one of the banes of existence of an artist, getting hair or bugs. If you work outdoors, you get gnats that decide to land in your paint. When you work inside, I'm sure you'll be able to see a lot of the hair and junk and dust and all kinds of stuff that ends up in your paint. Now normally, I would take mineral spirits, take the whole surface off and start over again. I am going to leave it in this. I'm sure it's going to show up when the painting's done. Here's like one big, might be a dog hair or something. When you have pets, especially, their hair gets in the air, even if you think you've cleaned. And this somehow got into the first coat. So I can scrape some of this off. It's really all through it. I can scrape some of it off. But I'm going to change my attitude a little bit. I used to be extremely meticulous and would get furious if hair ended up in my painting. I'm going to leave some of it this time as a political statement that the whales are swimming in so much garbage in our oceans that this is probably perfectly appropriate. That if you think of, just recently there was an albino pygmy sperm whale with like 40 gallons of plastic, 40 kilos, 40 pounds of plastic bags in her stomach. She was only 7 years old and she died. We have to start thinking not only about American products, but about our bigger planet. So this time, I'm going to leave some of the hair in there, and this fin whale is going to represent how poorly we're taking care of the planet. So normally, I would tell you if you have a lot of hair in your paint, which I do in this one, I would take mineral spirits on a rag or a paper towel and wipe the whole thing down and start again. But this time I'm saying if the whales fail, we fail.